Make yourself to home, Mr. Mankiewicz, or shall I call you Herman?
Please, call me Mank.
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 This is Herman Mankiewicz, but we're to call him Mank.
Mankiewicz.
Good afternoon, Miss Seyfried. It's a pleasure to be speaking with you here today. I wanted to start by talking about the relationship of your character of Marion Davies with Herman Mankiewicz. I found that your scenes together with Gary Oldman were like the emotional core of the film. It was such a respite from all the hypocrisy around them because they were very honest with each other. I wanted to ask you if you would agree with that assessment, and if so, how did you tap into the honesty of the character of Marion?
Yeah, when I first read the script, I was really blown away by the portrayal of that relationship and how easily they connected. It was, when you meet somebody and you see yourself in that person, it's much easier to trust them. And I think there's a spark right off the bat when they meet, when she's on that pyre. And yeah, it's the beating heart for sure. You see some truth and some love there, some appreciation there. It was really fun. It was really kind of easy because we were building on a relationship that Gary and I already have without really even being super conscious of it at the time. I think Gary and I have known each other for a while because we did a movie about 9 years ago together. So we already had that rapport. And so part of that spark that you see, that ease between the two of them, is because that we had that too. But we couldn't go wrong, really. I think with the script and our relationship, I think it made it even more poignant.
The film does such a wonderful job of taking us back to the 1930s and 40s, and obviously a lot of digital movie magic was involved. But I was curious what elements on the set helped you to travel back to Hollywood's golden era.
It started off with the costumes, which were as authentic as possible, and the look, the makeup, and the hair. I mean, everything. That all really, it is very powerful for me as an actor, what I'm wearing, how I look, what I look like when I look in the mirror, because I can feel it all on me. And then you walk onto the set, and one day Marion is leaving the studio and saying goodbye to L.B. Mayer, and there are photographers shooting her, and the flash bulbs break, when they flash, and they have to screw in new light bulbs. Like down to the T, like the detail was so extreme and so as real as it can get, that it was just so helpful. That world, it really felt like I was stepping back in time every day, and that's just not as common anymore in movie making.
About working with David Fincher, he is known to be a very meticulous director, and I'm sure you knew that going in, but what about him surprised you?
What surprised me so much was, I didn't have that many ideas about who he was or I knew about the takes, but I didn't think that was a really good enough way to characterize someone like that. He's really smart, and he really respects actors. He's so generous. He's a wonderful director because he knows how to get what he wants in a way that feels gentle and not forceful. And I think his respect for actors just like transcends all that needing extra takes, and because you trust that he's trying to make the best of this. He's trying to tell the best story, and that you're part of it. And if you that respect goes both ways. And I guess I was surprised by how much I felt like a peer to him and a collaborator.
I gave you a second chance.
You cannot capture a man's entire life in 2 hours. All you can hope is to leave the impression of one.
Why Hurst? Outside his own blonde Betty Boop, you're always his favorite dinner partner.
Are you familiar with the parable of the organ grinder's monkey?